everybody, this is Shocking into 1000 here reporting for duty, welcoming you back to more Pokémon Colosseum. I know I did say in the last episode that I was going to be having a 3-month time break of doing my LP recordings, but I wouldn't have thought that my mum and dad would have gone to my grandparents' house, as they usually do on a certain Wednesday, and my brother would go out with his friends to the pub. So apparently, I have got the house to myself, which means I'm going to be doing 2 recordings as usual before calling it an end. Anyway, in the last episode, we did some exploring around here and actually defeated certain trainers being total and utter douches. And in this episode, we're going to be doing some more exploring. Excuse me, got a little bit of a croaky throat at the minute. I've been hired to tend to Pokemon, so that's what I've been doing this whole time. Were you folks wanting a Pokemon too? Yes. Is that so? It's a shame, but they're all gone. They've all been taken away somewhere, every last one. Okay. I think you can actually find something important in here. It's not particularly seeable, but I guess we'll leave it for now. Right, so if you head down this way, and I think this way's a dead end. Oh, that area there, that spot is really important. You want to remember to go in there later on. So we run around here, and hey, there, guy. Excuse me, I often have to keep doing that to clear my throat. It's not pleasant. So, a Cipher Peon Fanner with a Zubat and a Swablu. That Swablu should evolve. Right, so starting off with Psychic and Apollo. I did actually forget to switch them out. So, I'm tempted to use High Jump Kick on Swablu, but in case Swablu's faster, I don't want to chance it. So I think I'll play it safe and use Psybeam on Zubat, which should technically be a Golbat. I'm not going to lie, because Zubat's evolved into Golbat at level 25, I believe. And then into a Crobat based on happiness. Oh, and here's Fortress. In case you probably don't realise, Fortress is a Shadow Pokemon. One of the Shadow Pokemon that Sugar Conway used when he did an LP on this game. I'm not going to lie with Fortress. It is a very unique Pokemon. But with his typing, he lacks on the defense of Fire-type moves. Because he's pretty much the same type as Scizor, being a Bug and Steel type. Bug Steel type's only weakness is Fire, which is a quad disadvantage. It can carry the ability Sturdy, which is actually very handy for you to survive at least one attack. But by all means, if you don't have a unique strategy with Fortress, like using Stealth Rock, Spikes, and some other kind of weird move with Fortress, then I don't recommend using him. Because, well, Fortress's main stats is based on his defense. He's not a physical sweeper, he's not a special sweeper, and he's also not fast. The only thing that's useful to him is his defense. Whoa, critical hit on High Jump Kick, good grief. Ow. Okay, I must admit, that actually did kind of hurt. When he's a Shadow Pokemon, that's a completely different story. So, yeah. I think on Psychic's turn, I will try and catch Fortress with the Great Ball. And on Apollo's turn, I'll use Reflect. Hopefully Fortress goes in there straight away. Because I would like to do a lot of progress in this today, because you know how much my progress has been lately. And it escaped as soon as I accidentally said lately twice. Because, well, it's not going to be easy for me to doing LP recordings now. And I really want the opportunity to do as many as I can while I have the chance. And I'm not too sure if you're able to see it on the camera, but I actually have something brand new in the bedroom. And it's sitting right on the very bottom right hand side of my TV. You're obviously not able to see it, but in case you probably know straight away by now. It was released on the 3rd of March, and Nintendo say it's actually the best-selling game console to come out ever since the Wii U. Which, personally, I disagree with people saying that the Wii U is the least best-selling product that Nintendo have ever created. I disagree. Because they created no end of Wii U game consoles, and they created a lot of Wii U games. Yeah? If they say their Wii U games console is not the best selling brand, how come they've sold a lot of Wii U games that loads of people play around the world? Yeah? Wind Waker HD, the Mario games, Pokémon Tournament, and so on. There are a lot of games that Nintendo released for the Wii U. And now they decided to introduce a Nintendo Switch, which I actually have. I got it on Sunday last week, and I also wanted to get the game Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, but unfortunately they didn't even have a game cartridge available in the store. So instead I got a downloadable code for the game, and I'm playing it on my Nintendo Switch right now. And I can honestly tell you, it's the very first game ever that I'm doing blind, and it is a really good game. It is a really, really good game. I've managed to do a lot of stuff done, but same again, I'm getting myself sidetracked in all sorts of things in the game, and I have no idea what I am doing. And soon enough, Fortress will eventually go in the Pokeball. But yeah. But that's actually a new Pokemon there. Pupitar. He's a rock dark type, the evolved form of Larvitar, who is also a rock dark type. He would have Shed Skin for the ability, which means if he has a status condition, he'll have a random chance of healing that status condition at the end of a specific turn. Right then. So yeah, the Nintendo Switch with Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, that's the only game I've got. And I know they've introduced 1-2 Switch as well, but the main problem is I am not fond of that game, because it's just like Wii Play, Wii Sports, and Wii Party, where it's nothing more than just playing minigames. I'm not kidding. It's just you playing minigames with your friends. I mean, one of which, to be absolutely stupid, is called Milk. And you have to compete against your friends to get as much milk out of a cow as possible. I mean, how many other people find that fun? I mean, if somebody is drunk, they'll be like, hey, I have no idea what to do today. What should we do? Oh, I know. Let's play on the Nintendo Switch and milk a cow. That's a brilliant idea. It's sort of like that. And still Fortress is not going in. Come on. Why am I having so much trouble with these? Yeah, I had to do that because I didn't want to knock out Fortress. Oh my god, look how close he is to dying. Look how close he is to dying. I think it's time for me to use a timer ball because we've been in this battle for quite a while now. In case you're wondering, the timer ball is actually increasing the chance of catching him every 10 turns. And I caught him, thank heavens. Yep, think you're tough. Yep, you're right, I am tough. Tough to knock down. Yeah, this is like the most common thing I have to keep doing in Pokémon Colosseum. It's like, one battle, half my team gets knocked out, heal up, then go back to where you last left off. That's why I haven't been doing much progress in my videos lately. Because the trainers are just that damn powerful now. I mean, I would actually head out of town, go to a nearby Pokemon Center and just heal up. But it's quicker for me using the PC. Alright, let's do that. Right, let's actually see my Pokemon order actually. Yeah, I don't want to have Melody in front. Let's go Reptile and Kipora. Because they need more levels. They're about like 4 levels behind. Ugh. And I would literally be devastated if I don't get the most important thing done this episode or next episode. Because I have the webpage of that important thing up. And I think you can easily tell what it is. And if I'm not able to show it today, I'm going to be gutted. Because I really, really want to show this off. And I think we're actually nowhere near from doing it. So I had my dinner about half an hour ago. But I think the way you need to go next is right, so we're going to go left. Hello. Oh, also something else. I was actually on YouTube the other day, but then again, I'm normally on YouTube every day. And I can just say that I saw this video of somebody commenting on everything that Sugar Conroy has ever done, and I can honestly say he's not wrong. Sugar Conroy has actually achieved a lot ever since he started doing his LPs back in 2008. I didn't even know he started doing LP recordings till 2013. That's when I first heard of him. 2013 was when I first heard about him. And I can honestly tell you, he's actually really good when it comes to doing his LP recordings. I'm not gonna lie. He's definitely better than me by a long shot. Because he knows everything about particular video games. His speciality is Nintendo, just like me, even though I don't particularly like Nintendo for what they keep bringing up in their games. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I like playing Nintendo games, but I hate what they bring in their games. The only game that I actually do agree with is the new Legend of Zelda game, Breath of the Wild. It is a really fascinating game because it's only one thing I can mention particularly about the game is that it's bringing every single Legend of Zelda game into one massive game. And you'll understand when you play the game. Yeah. So, anyway. I don't know how much damage Surf is going to do to that Ariados. And I normally call it Ariados, but it's actually Aria. Because you don't actually pronounce the A. Now I think I'll try and put Ariados to sleep. Hope for the best. Right, Rhydon's down. Good. Rhydons, in case you're wondering, can carry either Rockhead or Lightning Rod. And personally, why would a ground type Pokemon carry Lightning Rod for the ability? That's just bizarre. Uh-oh. Grovyle, that should really be a Sceptile. Yeah. Grovyle is the grass type starter Pokemon in the Hoenn region. It is a really fast Pokemon. So, if you have a Pokemon that can knock him out, like my Altaria, which I'm actually not bringing him out, then good. But if you don't, then you're in a heap of trouble. I think I'll save Riptile and I'll bring out... Yeah, I'll bring out Altaria. And on Apollo's turn, I'll use Psybeam and hope for the best I can knock out that Grovyle. But yeah, as I was saying, Sugar Conroy is actually really good in his LP recordings because he knows a heck of a lot of stuff. He knows like hidden secrets, like Easter eggs in particular games. He knows everything that was originally brought into the game but then got ruled out. Like for example, in his Pokemon Emerald LP, he mentioned Registeel's sprite in the game. It was like Nintendo had to change his sprite because his original sprite looked like he was doing the Hail Hitler sign. And Nintendo knew they had to change it because it would have been hugely offensive to us Europeans. It would have been hugely offensive. Hugely. So they changed his sprite. And he now looks like what he does now in Pokemon Emerald. Hey, got it. Nice. I was expecting Ariados to fall asleep. I was expecting Ariados to break free. That's why I didn't say anything. Yeah. So you kind of understand where I'm coming from this. And once again I have to go back and heal up because one of my Pokemon fainted. Yeah. I feel like I should be doing the rest of the Pokemon battles off camera, except for the Shadow Pokemon, because, well, you don't want to keep seeing me consecutively going back to the PC, healing up my Pokemon and going back to where it originally was. It's not particularly interesting. And also, I kind of get the feeling that I'm not including anybody in my LPs at all, like making you feel like you're part of the LP as well, when I feel like I'm not, but I know I am. You know that feeling? It's like, you want people to be like, hey guys, this is actually a really good game to play, you should all play it sometime, and I'm just like, doing, this is what you do, you have to do it like this, if you don't do it like this, then you're probably gonna struggle. I'm like saying stuff without technically making you all feel included. It's like I'm making it sound like I'm ruling you guys out, which I'm not. Because I hate ruling people out of certain things. Because you guys are like family when you actually watch my videos, even though I don't technically get many people watching my videos anyway, but it feels like I have a family when people watch my videos. And it just makes me feel like I have a need in my life of entertaining others. And if I don't feel that, then I just feel like I'm wasting my time and like I'm wasting my life. Because the majority of my life I just sit around in my bedroom playing video games all the time and just be on my own and not have anybody to talk to at all. Which is really depressing. You would understand the exact same feeling that I've been dealing with if you felt really lonely, you had nobody to talk to, and you just felt like that you live in a cramped room all on your own with nobody to talk to, nobody to be with, and anything. It just feels really depressing. Anyway, with it coming to that, I say we call to the end of this episode. So next time on Pokémon Colosseum, hopefully we will get some progress done instead of just doing 2 battles consecutively. See you guys then.